Hi, it's Tyler from Tyler's Tarot once again, and I have to admit I was pretty. I really wanted to do Scorpio really bad. So Scorpio, you're next in line. I just had to see what was up with the Scorpios after the mid months. Let's hope the devil doesn't pop out once again. Let's see if Scorpio's behavior has improved, and if it wasn't your behavior in that reading, then let's see if your partner's behavior improved. So Satan, stay in the deck this time. Stay in the deck. All right, here you go. At the bottom of this is for the single Scorpios, by the way. Also, book me for a personal reading. If you want to know how to do so, look in the description. Join me on Facebook at Tyler's Tarot, by the way. That way you can sign up for that live event on the 23rd. It's coming up pretty fast. You have the Ace of Wands in reverse as your energy for the week, I guess you could say. All right, coming into the week of 26th to the 31st of December, you have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So there may be something that you have put hard work and effort into in the past. You didn't see anything come about with that effort that you put into, so you gave up. So you did a lot of work for nothing. I know all about what that's about. Believe me, I know. You have the Hermit card is what's challenging you for the week of the 26th to the 31st. Some of you may be involved with a Virgo. The Knight of Swords in reverse is in your foundation. This also ties into this area over here. I always see this as the recent past, and this could possibly be further on back. Somehow it plays out like that. Yeah, I'm seeing that a relationship ended in the past. The 10 is a completion. In the upright, it'd be you reaching the most happiest of emotional. It'd be you reaching the most happiest emotional wise. Sorry, I'm having a problem with my speech. Anyways, 10 of Cups in reverse. So there was some type of ending. It could have been due to some rapid communication, rapid information that came in. Hasty communication when he's in the reverse. It's not the best. It's not even the best in the upright. Believe me, I've encountered that personal energy. Some of you had a fallout with someone. The Lovers in reverse and the 10 of Cups. This is a clear breakup. It also could be a Gemini you're involved with. That's also making a head-of-heart decision. Going into the near future, you have the Page of Wands. So, you could be involved with a fire sign. If not, the Page of Wands, when he's in reverse, he doesn't have the best messages, and it's somewhat not passionate. So I've encountered it in reverse. Sometimes the message doesn't come through at all. So, you may be waiting on communication from a fire sign or from a Gemini or a Virgo. In your environment, you have the Page of Pentacles. So there could be some information you receive from a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, specifically Virgo, with that Hermit card being there. How people see you better, Scorpio. They see you as the Star card. They see that you are having faith that things turn out a lot better than last time. So they do not see you as a devil this time. That's great. He hasn't appeared yet. Let's see. All right, so in your hopes and fears, you fear having sleepless nights, not being able to move on from this relationship that ended in the past, clearly. And then in the outcome is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This is not receiving charity. This is not receiving money that you've been waiting for. You've been waiting for money. Don't expect it to come this week. Also, any information that you are waiting to come forward. See, this also ties in with this Page of Wands. Could be you're waiting on something from this Page of Wands to come in, but it looks like they're a little bit hesitant and rebellious at this moment. When he's in there upright, I love it, but reverse, it could be hasty communication, rude communication. It also could just be communication, no communication. So that being said, okay. Something told me to take the next card off, and I knew I should have. So you're coming out of heartbreak, finally, because in the mid-months you were having issues getting over that heartbreak and getting over that fire sign that left you, or whatever sign they are. So I see going into the outcome, you are healing from this, and that's why the Star card is here. The Star card is all about spirituality, having faith that things work out better. It's also about healing. That is that card. So, this reading is making sense. So, yes, there's a breakup. Yes, there's a lack of a communication, lack of a love for you singles. I don't see anyone coming in for this week. I see that you're healing. You're focused on yourself. What's this Seven of Pentacles about? Oh, that piped up. Okay. So, oh gosh. And y'all saw me shuffle that. So you stopped waiting, and I was going to clarify this. Actually, no, it was this I was going to clarify. Yeah. Sorry about the devil is still present, apparently. He is alive and acting well, bringing that fire and flames like he always does. So he's still present. So, you know, these cards together is such a contradicting thing. It's like temperance and patience. Patience to be applied for the situation, but how can you have patience and temperance when you have this thing right behind you? So in the past, I see you coming out of that. You may be waiting on a Capricorn. You may be waiting, being that this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is here. What does this offer that, what is the Seven of Pentacles about? I think I was clarifying the Seven of Pentacles. If I wasn't, then y'all can correct me in the videos. Yeah, so it's like you're not waiting no more, but you're still in limbo. You're still at like at a standstill, but at least that devil is not how people see you anymore. Yeah, so there was a completion. I do see that you're probably still, okay, even though you gave up waiting, you're still in some type of limbo, but it's ended. It's gone. Whatever you were waiting on, it's done. It's gone. And I can't, if this reading resonates with you, check your sun, moon, and rising as well. But if this energy, if this relates to you, it's done. Yeah, see, there was something that ended. You know, each card is clarifying itself. The situation is ending, Scorpio. It's ending. In your past, you were chained to this devil, this Capricorn, or whoever it was. The temperance comes in a lot of readings when I do personals and generals. She comes in just to say, look, balance needs to be applied to the situation. I'm glad that the devil went from being over here and how people see you. I'm glad it went all the way from over here to over here. So, and I rarely have him pop out, so it's kind of weird when he does pop out. All right, what's this Page of Wands about? That card wants to come out. Yeah, see, here's your card, Scorpio. It's also, if this Page of Wands, the reason he's in reverse is because you're waiting for something that's not going to happen. So even if you do get communication from this Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, or anyone that just comes off as a page in your life, it's not going to happen. This fire sign has moved on, and for people that are confused at what I'm talking about, go down into my mid-months and look at the Scorpio singles and couples reading. It's not hilarious, but it's crazy. That's the craziest reading I've done. In fact, it's the highest viewed one I have. It's got the highest amount of views. What else is this Page of Wands about for Scorpio? Okay, I don't feel the cards yet. What's this? Okay, what's this about? Yeah, see, you're gonna see. I see that you're gonna wait on this message. See, you have a, even though you stopped waiting, you are still waiting, and it's causing whatever comes in. Yeah. I do see the heartbreak getting a lot less intense going into the month of January. This is weekly, so this is just the weekly energies. What's this Page of Pentacles about? Hopefully it's not about a Leo and their deceptive ways like the last one. Yeah, so you could be involved with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This Page of Cups, there's a lot of pages in here, but this Page of Cups, he's immature in the reverse. He doesn't know how to speak his emotions, even if it's good or bad. He just doesn't know how to speak what he wants to say. Anytime a page is in reverse, I always say that might not even come in at all. So if you're waiting for communication from this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or just this person, I don't see it coming in, but I do see an air sign here. What is this air sign's significance? There's exhaustion. I don't see what you're waiting on coming to fruition. I really don't. Yeah. So there may be family conflict for those that see this as the family conflict card. I see it as the competition card. It's family conflict, but I'm seeing that you are fighting this ending. You're like, hell to the no. No, it's like, just let that go. You know, what's the final outcome for? Why do they see Scorpio as the star? You know, that jealousy is still there. But they see that you're having faith. They see that you're coming out of that little phase. You know. Yeah, in the past, depression, fears. What's this Lovers in Reverse card? It could be a Gemini. Yeah, so you're crying over this this connection that was lost, and it's over, Scorpio. I know how to read. I mean, I know how these spreads go. When the world appears right here, that's saying that the endings happened very recently. It's happened. Could be further on back, but usually when she appears right there, the world card is done. What's this Hermit card? I've been reading tarot spreads for a long time. I know, believe me. Yeah, so there may be a element of another ending. You're carrying a lot on your back, and so you're in a hermit mode. You were in the hermit mode for the mid months as well. So I expected that. Yeah, two endings. So see, but right now the difference between the mid months and now is that you're coming out of it as opposed to being in it. All right, what's this? Nine of Swords. Can you tell me? Yeah. So you're in anxiety. You're fearing not coming together with this person, and I don't see it happening, Scorpio. I really don't. You can go on with your life, but if you want to continue hanging as a King of Swords in reverse, he came out last time. Some of you may have court stuff going on too as well. If you're waiting on a settlement this week, it's not going to happen. But Scorpio, expect things to turn around. This card to me means things are going to start happening fast. One more outcome for Scorpio. I'm going to do it from this deck. Can you tell Scorpio what will go on? Can you give them a preview? One card that gives them a preview. Actually, two cards for a preview of January. What's in January? Two cards. Okay, that card wanted to come out. Yes. So you're still going to be in that little mode of yours, but things are going to start happening fast, so you better get out of it fast. Okay, so you're going to have either you're involved with an Aries or you're just going to have an element. This also represents a boss. So it may be you're waiting on money from a corporation you work for. With that being said, I don't see it coming in this week. No money this week. All I see is the Emperor in reverse. I'm going to clarify it one more time and see what that is. Let me make sure. Okay. What is, oh, okay. So you're still going to sit there and you're going to think that you can revive something. You're just delaying it. The world's right here. You may have another cycle. That's double endings. So you're going to have to learn a hard lesson that when things are over, see, unable to walk away, you're loss of control, delaying an ending, even though it's already ended. You're just basically hanging on to old energy. It's gone. So you got that same Eight of Cups in that last outcome for the mid months. Yeah, but you're going to come out of conflict. You're coming out of a lot, but you're in a conflict stage right now. Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I be with them? Should I not? Should I call them? Should I not? Don't do it. Move on.